who wants to play a plant game? Ready? It's like a game show. I think it'd be kind of fun to have a game show that's all about plants. It's like, what's that show called? Jeopardy? What is not a king palm? All the plant nerds could play, getting like huge like arguments, and you know, could be kind of fun. Win millions of dollars, or Joker's Wild, or Family Feud. We call it Plant Feud. Anyway, we're gonna play a game. Let's play a game. What plant is that? You have any idea? Like how soft it is. Like it's just super furry. It's just alien looking. Totally alien looking. I can kind of, when I zoom out a little bit, it's going to become a little bit more apparent what the genus is, but I'm thinking the species might stump a lot of you. Of course, there's going to be one person who knows, and they'll be first. So what do you say we do? Do we show you some more of the plant? Okay, let's zoom back out. Down here in San Diego, the San Diego place, getting stuff done, trying to get this place ready for new renters in the house. I'll do a little tour of the house, see if any of you are interested. I might just do the short-term rental thing. If I can't find anybody that I absolutely adore to move into the house. And anyway, so here we are. This is a plant that I did not plant. I know. I gave it away. It's an aloe. The question is, which aloe? I guess I could get online. There's all these new apps. You can just like app it and it'll tell you. It's totally cheating. It's like taking a giant fishing net into the ocean and just scooping out all the fish with the net. Like, that's so cheating. Can't cheat like that. Don't get your app out. You need to know it from your knowledge, from the book you have on the shelf. Let's do it the old-fashioned style. Anyway, there it is. It's the only one I have here. I inherited it with the property. It has this beautiful boulder field all around it. And it's fuzzy. Did I mention that it's fuzzy? It's so pretty. I mean, usually you want like a plant with color, but in this case, this is just striking with this, I guess you would call it a sort of a white, like a yellowish white. Let's look inside the flower. Let's see what it looks like in there. Let's see what it looks like. I just woke up. That's why I'm a little slow. I'm always a little slow, and especially slow this morning. There's the flower. And there's the bee. I don't see any birds yet, but I see bees. So, I guess it's safe to come outside if there's just bees and not birds. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And, okay, what else can I tell you? So my day-to-day is, I need a bunch more boulders. Make this garden greater than it already is. And for the first time, look at the boulder I got over here. Snatched this boulder from a place that it was living a less than glorious lifestyle in a bunch of weeds on the side of a country road. It's a perfect bench. Craned it in, and I think it was like dumped there by the road crews because it had fallen down off of a cliff. Probably blocked the road, and they just pushed it off to the side. Anyway, it may have been technically legal, but it seems to be a victimless crime. It was amongst a bunch of garbage side of the road. I've been looking at it for years. But anyway, I put the crane here and tossed it over there. While I was doing that, I ran into the guy across the street, super cool guy. He rents the place with his family. And then there's always been some other dude who apparently owns this place across the street. And I've never met him, but sometimes I'll put a semi-truck over there to load plants, and I'll use this whole area here, put all my pallets of plants getting ready to put them on a semi-truck. It'll always be nice to have extra room meaning like this little slot of dirt right here for pallets of plants, preparation of the semi. So I just wanted to meet the guy and ask him, you know, if I could use this. And so sure enough, he was out here. I saw this guy here in a Toyota truck. I had my big crane running over there putting that rock in. I looked out and I saw a guy with a Toyota truck. And look, he was even spinning spinning his tires, 2-wheel drive truck. And he had this long anchor rope for a boat, big long rope. And he was pulling this massive stump up over the hill, meaning down there. And there's his rope. See his rope? And he has come-alongs and chains, and he has everything he needed to battle a big stump. And so anyway, I saw him, and I was like, I need to meet my neighbor. I've been here for 3.5 years. Finally have a chance to meet him. He rents the place over here. That's why I never see him. And he was out here. He's a teacher. He was, you know, a day off. So he decided to tackle a stump. So I came out here and introduced myself. And I'm like, hey, I could pick that stump up in like 10 seconds. You want me to help you out? He's like, oh, yeah. Because the stump was getting stuck on the hill and he couldn't get it up. So that's what you call fortuitous timing. So anyway, picked the stump up. And of course, I've always been eyeing his boulders. Look at this. There's some incredible ones up there. We're not going to go up there. We don't want to freak the tenants out. But they're even better than this. This is like Yosemite style granite. What's amazing is this side of the hill over here is all decomposed granite in the ground, and it's granite, huge rocks. And then this side of the hill is all clay and no rocks. Apparently the rocks that I have in the front of my house, huge boulders, one there and one right over there, emanated from this property, from my neighbor across the street who's owned here since 1990. He bought this place for $108,000, I think he said. So, and then he got married and he moved to a place right up the road because he liked the neighborhood so much. But he has all these rocks, and I'm like, hey, you want to sell me a few of your rocks? And he's like, sure. And he like walked me around. He's like, I took a whole bunch of rocks out of here and dumped them down into this canyon. And I went down there, and there must be, $50,000 of beautiful granite boulders like buried in this canyon. But they're kind of buried, and I can't really get them. But he's like, you can take the ones all on the road here, because sometimes I bump into them with the truck. He's like, that would be really helpful. So anyway, that's my chore of the day. I'm going to be pulling out those rocks right over there, the crane and the tractor, and then giving them a more glorious lifestyle, more prominent stage at my place. And check it out, you got to get up early in the morning to enjoy the blooms of Ceres peruvianus. This guy over here lets me take cuttings off this thing, and I made some really nice potted plants in my enclave. But that's what a Ceres peruvianus looks like in the morning. Beautiful, huh?